Hello YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is actually going to be a pick a card, obviously, but we've only got 2 piles here, way less than usual. I usually do 3, 4, 5, 6, but I feel like this is a pretty specific message today, so we're gonna see, should you release them? Okay, I want you to have a certain person in mind as you're going through your reading, and at the end of your reading, we're going to answer your question with a direct yes or no, which is on the back of these cards. Okay, so this is your pick a card for the day. So let's get into the pile selection. Here we have pile number 1, group number 1. Here we have pile number 2, or group number 2. Okay, make sure to take your time, take a couple deep breaths, whichever one feels like it's your energy, whichever feels familiar, go with that one, okay? If you need to also watch them through first, you can do that. Read the timestamps, random select, whatever feels best to you, okay? Definitely make sure to like and subscribe. Most people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's like, girl, click the button, girl, click it so quick, okay? Definitely support me, my channel, and my business. Speaking of, if you would like a free reading for the month of April, get one, honey, get one before the month is up. If it's your first order on my website, you can get your first order free, okay? So go get a tarot reading for free, enjoy it. And if you're already a customer, you've already been a customer, and you're like, girl, I want something for free, go try to subscribe to my mailing list if you aren't, because you can get a free mini message that way. All right, but enough self-promotion. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your pile. All right, see you there. Okay, hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and get into your question. We're going to set the answer right over here to the side for us. We're going to first get into your energy. What is your energy? We're going to get into their energy, and the highest potential of your connection. And then we'll answer your question. So yeah, a little run through of what we're going to do, but let's actually do it. Okay, so your energy. We have sipping. Okay, so it says rumors, gossip, nosy. Okay, so when it comes to this connection, I'm getting you want to know anything and everything. You might be asking a lot of people questions, asking people if they know, if they've heard things, if they've seen things. You might be on social media taking lots of looks, wondering about a lot of things. I'm getting a lot of gossip, a lot of very, very, very interested eyes, okay? Yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting for your energy. Let me grab a tarot card, actually, really quick. Pile number 1's energy in this connection. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, definitely pile number 1, can represent an energy that's a little arrogant, a little immature. So I do feel like you haven't been acting in your highest energy. Okay, we'll say that. I feel like whoever this person is does not bring out the best in you. So I feel like we're kind of already getting an answer, if you know what I mean. But let's go ahead and continue, and let's read their energy. Look at that. Look at that shit. Intimacy, and it's in reverse. Okay, I'm going to lay it down correctly, upright, whatever, but it did come out in reverse, and I do take that. Okay, mutual respect, unity, closeness. This person doesn't strive for intimacy, they strive for sex. This person doesn't strive for deep connection, they strive for fun. Okay, I'm not going to demonize or weaponize sex or fun or the other. However, this is not your match. Okay, this person isn't someone who's here to be close to you to be close. This is someone who's here to have a mutual relationship or connection. Okay, we have the Tower card on the bottom of the deck here, confirming here that this person isn't for you. They've got a lot of extreme energies to them. There's no moderation, there's no balance when it comes to them and their energy, and they don't bring any balance or any calmness, any tranquility to the connection. So it's really like two very tipsy-turvy energies that just aren't going together. Okay, we have a lot of water sign energy coming out here. I'm getting Pisces. I'm getting a little bit of Aquarius as well. I'm also getting fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, so let's continue. All right, let's keep going and see what your highest potential may be in this connection, in this relationship. Okay, this did, release your ex, okay? Excuse me. Okay, it says, this time has come to clear your energy. So Spirit is bringing confirmation here. If you're no longer with this person, this is your confirmation to stay away, okay? And if you're currently with this person, it could either mean that your connection with this ex or the way that this ex has impacted you in the connection is like far from redeeming, like beyond repair, or it's time to leave the person. Either way, it's time to disconnect from the person you're asking about 100%, okay, low key. Sorry, look at that. Intimacy coming out again. Sexual chemistry reminiscing. Just because you have sexual chemistry with someone doesn't mean you have anything else. Sorry to tell you, and sorry to say it so bluntly, but I'm not here to sugarcoat, okay? I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm here to tell you what I'm hearing, okay? If you want someone to sugarcoat, go find somebody. I'll wait. I'll be here. The messages are going to come from me either way. All right, pile number one, definitely don't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you. Recognize when people only show you one energy or the other. Recognize when someone's only being nice to you when they want that intimate connection, and when someone's not giving you the time of day when they don't need that intimate connection. Recognize when you are craving and wanting to know and needing to know more about where someone is, what someone's doing, why they won't reply to you, why they're not worshiping the ground you walk on. But also recognize how much you are chasing, how much fear is behind those thoughts, how much insecurity is behind those thoughts and actions, and how that's changing your perception on connection, on love, and definitely on this person. I mean, this just feels very incompatible to me, pile number one. I'll be honest with you. Okay. Yeah, if you're ready, we're going to go ahead and get to your yes or no. I feel like we already have, and we have an idea of what the answer might be here, but we're going to get into it. Like I said earlier, definitely, if you want a reading from me, now's the best time. You can get your first reading free, and if you've already gotten a reading, don't worry, my love, you can get a discount. Yes, ma'am, just comment below, and I will send you that link. All right, you guys ready? All right, call number one. Your answer is no. This bridge is frail. Crossing is risky. Spirit's telling you it's too risky. What did I tell you? Beyond repair, right? Things are too fragile to go back now. And although that may not be the answer you want, it's definitely the answer you should have expected, is what I'm hearing. We got the 9 of swords, the 9 of Wands right underneath that, telling you consistency is key. Stand on business. The further forward you walk, the further you get, period. No ifs and buts about it. Someone else is going to come along. I do see you might have a little bit of time before that person comes in, but I do see someone new. So don't stress about losing someone that wasn't meant for you anyway. Okay, pawn number one? Thank you so much for watching. Definitely like and subscribe. I really appreciate you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Pile number 2, we've got some very lively and exciting energy surrounding your reading. So we're going to get into the tea, of course. Definitely like and subscribe, honey. And let's see what you got. Okay, we're going to put your yes or no over to the side because that'll be at the end. But let's go ahead and get into your energy and your person's energy. Okay, your energy. We have longing, Missing you, let's talk, reunion. Ooh, my flame is going crazy. So yeah, you are really wanting to connect with someone. You're really, really missing someone. You're missing the connection. You're missing the dates. You're missing the quality times that you had with this person. I do see that this could have been a very intimate and deep kind of relationship or connection. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that it was a long-term committed relationship. It very well could have been a marriage or something of the sort, but I'm really getting an emphasis on the type of connection this was. It felt like friends, best friends, before anything kind of connection that I'm picking up here. And you really missed that. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles here. You really put a lot of effort into the connection is what I'm seeing, and you really wanted to reap the rewards of a good connection. You really wanted to, you almost felt like there was some type of opportunity within this relationship. But unfortunately, you kind of lost yourself in this connection or in a past connection. It's affecting how you're operating and thinking right now, all right? And it's not to say, you're right or wrong in doing anything. That's for you to judge, but Spirit's definitely saying and highlighting and acknowledging, you miss them, and we know you want a reunion because you want to see your flowers bloom, right? You want to see them sprout and grow naturally, right? Let's go ahead and see what the other person is feeling. Okay, we have healing. It did come out in the reverse. We have self-care, introspection, and meditation. So the other person, the person you're asking about here, their energy, I'm feeling a little frustrated. I'm feeling a little maybe overwhelmed. They're not really sure what to do or how to heal or how to make things right. I don't know if they did something that affected the relationship or if this was just, bad timing or what the case is. It's going to be different for a lot of you here, but I do 100% see that your other person, this person that you're asking about here, they're having a very hard time healing. Page of Wands, they're really lacking the even excitement to heal, curiosity to heal, but also maturity. It takes a certain level of experience. It takes a level of maturity to really understand not just how to heal, but what to heal. When something happens, when you experience something that's traumatic or very rough, very intense, you have to be able to reflect and be like, what part did I play? What part did they play? And why are these things bothering me in this way? Why are these things not allowing me to show up in my relationship in this way? Why are these things not allowing me to appreciate my feminine? Why are these things not allowing me to introspect and meditate on certain things and come up with good answers, right? I also do hear something with sexual things here. So someone could be I'm hearing someone could be no longer sexually active, okay? I'm getting that for the masculine. I don't know why that's coming out, but it's coming out for someone here, okay? Let's continue. We're going to go ahead and see what's your highest potential for this connection, okay? And this will definitely lead us right into your yes or no. So get ready, baby. Get ready. All right. First, we have attraction, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I definitely see this connection between you and this person you're asking about has a lot to do with the attraction and has a lot to do with the very good feelings that you feel. One thing I did not mention about this Nine of Pentacles is that the satisfaction in this card is almost unmatchable, okay? At least when it comes to the 3D realm and things that we feel and have and possess and can call our own, okay? even if that includes titles, relationship titles. I do see that it might not go very long term or too far for most of my collective here with this attraction, but it's attraction nonetheless. Okay, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So if you have a masculine, I am getting this is the masculine that we're talking about here. If you have a masculine, but put it where it fits, baby. That, I'm getting that they might run off. They might get angry, frustrated, hot-headed kind of thing, and tend to step away, tend to flee the scene and leave a little bit of ashes and a burn mark in the floor, right? That's Wands energy, fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Your energy is a lot more stable. It's a lot more consistent when it comes to this connection. And the masculine, it's a lot going on with no point and purpose, okay? That's why they're having such a hard time healing. There's no direction, okay? So the attraction is there, and I feel like it's going to be there for a while. So focus on yourself is definitely what I'm hearing. We're still going to get a yes or no answer for you, of course, but overall, I'm getting focus on yourself for the moment, okay? Let this person figure out what they have to figure out. They will be back. They will be back. And when they're back, you can assess, okay, did they learn anything? Are they coming to me with anything that's actually good news? Or are they coming with some bullshit that is going to make us end right back up here in another year or whatever the case may be, okay? All right, we're going to get into your last cards. Definitely like this video and subscribe, honey. Most people who watch my videos are not subscribed. What the fuck? Go subscribe. It definitely helps me out and shows me you enjoy my content. A little support, okay? Definitely, if you want a free reading, go check that out on my website for the month of April only. And yeah, let's see, honey. Let's see your answer. Is it yes or no? Should you finally release this person? We have no obstacles too large. Seek another way. So Spirit's telling you, although the obstacles feel like they're very, very large and there's no way you're going to get around them, Spirit's telling you to look for another way, find another way. That's why this relationship, this connection, it's not an end, it's a pause for now. When this person comes back and you hear the solution that they've come up with to go around this obstacle, if it's dumb and it's bullshit, you can tell they didn't put any thought and effort into getting you out of this situation, quote, getting you around this boulder, then you're going to be like, you wasted my time. I could have got around this, figured this out myself, been around this and been on to the next, by myself, you know what I mean? So show them that you value your time and energy more than anything. But like I said, remember that yes, the attraction will likely always be there, okay? Let's get a final tarot card for you here. Okay, we have the Hierophant, definitely confirming some Taurus energy, earth sign energy out here. Spirit's telling you, go the traditional route in this sense, okay? Don't chase, attract, okay? Spirit's telling you, if this is a situation that feels like there's maybe too many leaders, or this is a situation that could feel like, there's no guide, or there's no plan or something of the sort. There's no traditional set way that's like 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. This is the order we go in. If that's what you're comfortable with, of course, fall into that energy and let things fall into place. In that way, the masculine will likely, if this is the person for you, of course, they will step up to the plate. They will rise into their divine masculine energy and meet you in your divine feminine. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, make sure to like and subscribe, honey. And I cannot wait to see you on my site or see you in the next video. Bye.